I'm able to make a new video every single day thanks to this ultra simple productivity system that you will learn in today's video. And it has only 3 components: task manager, note-taking apps, and calendar. First off, we have Todoist. This is where I store all the things I want to do for any given day. But it's pretty simple though. You can see on the today view, it's just some tasks running around in different order, and pretty much any app can do that. What I like about Todoist is that it's recurring tasks, which pops up every morning or so because I do a lot of recurring tasks. And whenever I don't know what to do, I just go and check off the first one and then do the other ones and so forth. So very simple there. If I want to add new tasks, I simply type here, and I use it as a combination of a capture tool and the place where I execute everything I want to do. And this is why I don't need to clarify and organize and all that stuff, which is more familiar with GTD. The funny thing is that I don't expect to complete all of them. They just provide options for me. But the ones who have the star are the ones that I want to complete every day. And every evening I just reschedule them to tomorrow. And for me, that's fine. I don't feel any dread for it. And once a week I go to the inbox to add new tasks to either a selected date or to today and so forth, if I feel like it's needed. I don't spend any time doing weekly review aside from just adding tasks because I don't need to. The second component are note-taking apps, and I use 3 right now: Notion, Reflect, and Google Task uses as a note-taking app. I treat Notion as a giant sidebar where each page has its own area. YouTube has its dashboard, combined with some best practice and so forth. Then I also have info related to my day job and to the gym PRs and so forth. Since Notion is very important when it comes to YouTube workflow, I make sure to have it open pretty much at all times, just in case I want to add something to what I'm going to say to you. Then I use Reflect for the daily notes. It's extremely powerful at that. Whenever I have an insight or have something on my mind that I don't know what to do with, then it's all about writing down from there. But if it's a task, then I do it in Todoist, so it's all about knowing which is which. I also use Reflect in case I want to research a particular topic or watch every YouTube video from a particular person. I call them downloads since I simply type down everything that they say in order to get the general gist of it. And Google Tasks is where I store all my ideas, which I go through every Saturday, but whenever I feel like I have an idea, then I type it down there. And also I use Google Tasks for grocery lists and for stored ideas. The final component is calendar, and as you can see, I don't really use it so much at all. That's pretty much a luxury I have, that is pretty flexible, and therefore I can rely more on my Todoist rather than adhere to a schedule, stuff like that. But I keep my calendar in this widget right here so I know that I'm not missing anything. But other than that, if it's empty, I just go to Todoist and know what's next. Lastly, I want to give you some tips on how you can apply this ultra simple productivity system to your situation. Because remember, the reason why I want a productivity system in the first place is that you can offload everything you think of regarding your life situation and so forth. They are your executive assistant in a sense. So therefore you can focus entirely on this one thing that you need to do now, whether it's doing the kitchen or doing very important deep work. And if you find that you're still ruminating and so forth, you might want to use them a little bit more than what you do right now. But the general gist is anyway to have something where you know what to do at any given moment. It could be as simple as Todoist or other task managers, and use a calendar if you have more appointments, and also use note-taking apps if you have other things that you want to write down, information, references, and so forth. As long as you have these 3 components in mind and have them so accessible on your phone so you can just update them whenever you feel like you need to, not necessarily go around with a capture tool or whatever, then I feel that you have the best productivity system for you. And if you need to track multiple things or automate certain actions, then of course tools like Notion or even certain programming scripts can be very useful here. But in general, the simpler you can do it, the better, because then you will actually use it. And if you actually use it, then you get all the benefits mentioned here. And let me know in the comments how your productivity systems look like. I'll see you in this video right here, and always remember that you're the most amazing human being alive.